Hey people, good morning. How are you all doing? Everybody's in good health and good mood, everything's good. So, I decided to do one fragrance review from the house of YSL. And this house, it's just whenever I think of YSL, first thing I think of is class, upper class. It's classy and very elegant because I started my journey with La Nuit de l'Homme. And La Nuit de l'Homme, you guys, as you know, it's Jeremy's legacy, and I was like gaga over it. And I really love it for the winter time, and it's one of the best fragrance ever made for men. So I was actually like looking forward to buy a next YSL when I came to Bangladesh, and then after doing some research, I really found that Kouros is the one that I wanted. And you guys know I do have Kouros. This is one of my signature scents. It's a very love it or hate it, very, very polarizing scent. Some people say it smells like butt crack, and some people say it smells like sex. I say it smells like money and good old times gangster. So this one is reformulated one, by the way, and I didn't plan to buy any of the flankers, but as you see from the title, I ended up buying one, which is body Kouros. Okay, so now I have two bottles that looks the same, but two very different scents. I'll tell you about it, and I know this is not a new fragrance. It's a very old fragrance sort of, and body Kouros actually it's been reformulated. Before I go for the review, let me tell you some details. It used to have a different bottle design. It used to have a long, tall bottle, and then below there will be a glass. If you Google it, you'll see the vintage. So this is more of a reformulated one. I think this is more of a 2014 or 15 that time's bottle. Not quite sure exactly which year because I didn't check with the check fresh. But this is a newer one. Okay, so if you want to check, you can check with the batch code. Okay, so anyway, the body Kouros actually I think they have two bottle sizes, 50 and 100 ml. The price is around for the big bottle 45 to 50 US dollars, and it's a concentration is EDT, and the perfume for this is one of my favorite, Enic Minardo. I mean, she is like a genius, like Alberto Morias. If you think of Francois Dimashi or you think of any of the renowned perfume, she is definitely right out there. So if you want to check her workout, I'll put the Fragrantica link below in the description. You guys can check it out. So I was like, yeah, I'm like, moment I saw her name, I'm like, let me check this out, and I did one day. So the release date for this was 2000, exactly 2000 the year, and it's classified as Oriental Spicy. So let me show you the box first of all. This is a not mind blowing, but like it's a nice sort of a box. It looks decent, but not super premium. It says body Kouros 100 ml tall box, side back. Looks a lot like Burberry's the London sort of packaging for women. Rather the bottle up there is you get YSL and everything. So these are should be made in France. Yeah, it says made in France. Okay, so the bottle is pretty much identical to the Kouros. If I put them side by side, I'm gonna not gonna do a comparison. Just gonna show you. You guys can see. Sorry, you guys can see. One is white, other one is a bit more like a grayish sort of a silverish tone to it, and it says EDT YSL body Kouros, and the sprayer is built in. It says YSL, some detailing here, and yeah, the back like this, nothing fancy, and it feels almost like a ceramic, kind of cool. Bottom is your batch code and stickers and stuff. So I put the Kouros aside for a while, and I'll tell you the notes for this. So according to Fragrantica, these top notes are eucalyptus and incense. Mid notes are Chinese cedar and clary sage, and the bottom you get the benzoin. Okay, so those are pretty much the notes that I prepared. Now whatever I'm gonna say, it's my own notes. All right. So the story behind buying this. So I went one day. I sometimes do this random shopping, like window shopping. Go to shops, try out if they have something new. I don't have anything particular in mind to buy. Didn't know what exactly I wanted, so I just was walking around, and I tried. I think Dior's Dune, this one, and I think there is one from Givenchy. I think it was Givenchy, Gerius Rouge, Roux, some I don't know, the red one. So the thing is, all three kind of had something similar to them. Like they're all nice, sweet, and high class scents. But this one, moment I spray this on, I have it on my hand. This is gonna be my scent of the morning. Let me show you the spray actually. All right, it has a very good spray. As you can see, shoots out a lot of juice. Okay, so let it settle down a little bit. Okay, so the thing is, when I smell this, just after 15 seconds, I was like, wow, this is a very nice scent. It's a very, not a groundbreaking scent. I wouldn't say it's a groundbreaking or just like Kouros, the basic thing you need to know about this and Kouros, if you already don't know, they are way two different worlds. One has nothing to do with the other. Kouros is an animalic beast. It's like totally a sexual scent. If you don't like that sort of out there raw scents, you should definitely avoid it. But this one, on the other hand, extreme opposite. This is one of the safest fragrance. That first thing that came to my mind was this is safe. This is pretty much lovely, and yeah, it's sweet. It's very sweet scent. That's what I really like. I like sweet scents. Okay, so the thing is, I sprayed this on. I was like, I went back home. Next day, I went and got this body Kouros. So body Kouros, I think back in the days, many people used to make this a signature scent in 2000s for their university life or even the married people. I heard people say my dad or mom used to use this. So it's pretty much unisex scent to my nose because it has the sweetness. It doesn't have so much of a too much spiciness or too much there's nothing, no such thing as vetiver leather, which would make it very masculine. It's pretty much stays within that, sort of a metrosexual. But it's a very, not to say it's a very floral, girly scent. It would be like somewhere 50-50. Men and women both can wear this. And doesn't give out that feel that it's going to be very like a formal dress up or something. It's very casual fragrance, day to day basis. But the thing is, think of that. Why I mentioned YSL as a classy house. Anything that YSL does, I even tried the Live Jazz few days ago. It's pretty much like SAR, like Van Cleef & Arpels, SAR, TSAR, that fragrance, green, sort of a mossy, powerhouse, strong, soapy scent. That one is same like that, but the class of YSL is always there. They never smell cheap or cheaply built, okay? So that's the reason I decided to buy this. So the price I paid for it, I think it's around 45 to 50 US dollars, so which is okay because YSL is quality. So YSL, I think in the US market or somewhere, you can get this pretty cheap online. I think you can get it with $35 or 35 pounds. I don't really remember, but within $40 budget. So yeah, the smell wise, it's just really nice. It's really, really nice. It's not, I'm just gonna say it's just a nice or average scent. It's not an average scent. It's a very nice scent. It's very love worthy, and I'm pretty sure people didn't get to smell this that much. That's why people ignored it. There's also one more, I think it's called Silver. So that's the third flanker, and they have tons of other flankers like a summer. There's a white one. I don't remember the names, but then Kouros does have a lot of flankers. So I'm not quite sure if I want to look at them, but Silver maybe, yeah. So people say this one actually is like a flanker. Is unnecessary. Many people say that they're divided. Some people say this is one of their signature scents. They absolutely dig this, and I think George mentioned with a collab with Fragrance Bros. He said this reminds him of his childhood because his mother used to wear this. So yes, I definitely value and respect that, and I actually like when people put a story behind their fragrances. So the thing is, it's kind of like sentimental to him. So I can see why. It is very performance is really, really good on this. It's not as potent as Kouros. Kouros lasts on me like almost 24 hours, even with the reformulation. Lasts all day. Unless I take a shower, it stays pretty much with me. But the thing is, that's a beast mode fragrance. This one, it's intended for, I think, fall and spring. But for some reason, I think it will make a great summer scent. Just maybe I'm crazy or something. I just like my sweet scents a lot. I got used to the weathers of Bangladesh. But when I sniff it, it's very cozy, very sweet, and a little bit hint of spiciness is there. It's like any Menardo's touch is there. Like if you think of Hugo Boss bottled, right? Hugo Boss bottle, I'm not saying this smells like Hugo Boss bottle, but I'm just giving you the concept. Conceptually, YSL Loam and then Hugo Boss bottle, those fragrances, they have their sweet apple pie feel and a hint of spiciness somewhere at the back. It's not nose burning spiciness like what is the nose burning spiciness? Maybe you think of polo green or it's more like a green scent, leather based. Okay, never mind. I cannot think of any spicy scent at this moment. Or maybe, nah, when I need to remember something, I don't get to remember it. Never mind. What I'm trying to say, it's not an animalic scent. It's a very handsome, very tender, loving, but a prominent scent. It lasts a long time. I get from this constant in Bangladesh 6-7 hours from it. It does last on the skin as well. On the skin, you'll get like 4 hours, but on clothes, 6-7 hours. Very nice. People will notice you how many sprays you go with it. I sprayed one on my hand. One was here. So let me show you. This is gonna be my scent of the morning. Let me show you the application really. So for me, move a little bit from the way. Go one. See, very nice spray, solid spray. Then go one more here. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Okay, there you go. So that's actually like 2.5. And the thing is, I'll go one from the side. There. Okay. And the thing is, another hand, maybe one more. Okay. And I love the scent so much. See what I'm gonna do. Okay, now I just bathe in it. Thing is, I'm not gonna regret it because it's not super potent or anything. So it will create a very beautiful scent bubble around you, and it has that the eucalyptus note that people talk about in the Fragrantica. It says eucalyptus. So the thing is, I I cannot say it actually smells like, because I don't know what eucalyptus smells like, because maybe when I was a child, maybe I smelled the tree somewhere. I don't know. So the fragrance not supposed to smell like a tree, but there is definitely this uniqueness about it. You know, there's this scent. People say love it or hate it. I'm gonna say it's a pretty pure, creamy, sweet. That benzoin at the base makes it very very sweet scent. So people, if you're a fan of sweet scents, you guys can look into this. This is very unique, and it's very handsome and up class. You guys can wear this in the parties. You can wear this casually at work. You're gonna pick up compliments. Even ladies, you can wear this, no problem whatsoever. It will. You don't have to reapply in the middle of the day unless it's supremely hot or something. So it has that lazy elegance about it. That's what I feel about Body Kouros. So overall remark, I think longevity is pretty damn good. I'll give it 8 out of 10. Projection, 8 out of 10 again. Smell of it, 9 out of 10. Very 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 yummy scent. It almost gives you a feel of white chocolate-ish. I don't know why. What's giving it? Because maybe it's a cedar base or a clary sage. I get that mild. I told you that mild spiciness, which is maybe coming from incense and clary sage, just a tiny bit, but not prominent. Not like Acqua di Gio Profumo. Not that sort of incense. It's not, or Bleu de Chanel sort of incense. It's very much just to give that strong manly backbone to it, but very mildly done. So I think age for this, it would be a, for some reason, even though it's a sweet scent, I think it's a bit of maturity is about it. You know, it's like sophistication about it. I think 20 and up, great. You guys can look at it this way, and it could be your signature scent as well. Very nice scent. Versatility, as I was saying, you can wear this in the summer. I wear this in summer, morning, afternoon, nighttime. It works all day, all year round. For the cold winter days, I have to still check because winter is coming. I'll let you know. I'll update you. So it's pretty versatile scent in that way. And university people, you guys can look into this way. Look in this way. It's a pretty high class. Very. It warms you up a little bit, you know, because of the spiciness. Winter, it will be a total winner. I think it will be Bangladesh winters. It will be a total winner. But foreign winters, I'm pretty like where it's snowing, maybe not. So overall remark, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with it. I loved it. It was love at first sniff, you know, and I did get it, which does show my love for this fragrance. And I wouldn't buy something based on just the house, you know, like, oh, Dior is all quality because of Dior is like the Dior. Now, if Dior doesn't smell good, I wouldn't buy Dior's, right? But they do. So overall remark, Body Kouros, I'm gonna give this 8.5 out of 10. That is my remark on this beautiful juice. This is a hidden gem. Yep, this is a hidden gem. If you guys find it somewhere, there are many shops who have this available still, and I don't think it's discontinued yet, but many people don't, just ignore it. They wouldn't look at it in this way. You guys try this out, let me know what you think of it. And I'm pretty sure those sweet fragrance lovers, yeah, these those people, they're gonna dig this juice. It's pretty lovable, pretty lovely, and uh, it has something about it. It's very lovely and nice. It hugs you nicely, and it's not supremely mind blowing, but it's that, as I said, it's casual elegance. Okay, so Body Kouros by YSL, 8.5 out of 10 is my remark. Do let me know what you think of this, if you've ever used it, and what's your remark on it. Take care, guys. Have a nice day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.